Are you tired of chasing after goals that always seem out of reach? And are you feeling like you are visualizing and visualizing, but it doesn't give you any results? Well, stop chasing, because if you want to reach your goals in 2025, you need to shift your vibration. In this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly what you need to do step by step in order for you to attract the life that you want. Okay, beautiful people, so you want to reach your goals in 2025, and I would like to say that you should shift your vibration more and manifest less. And what do I mean by that? Well, a lot of people are so focused on manifesting and manifesting and manifesting. But think of it, as long as you are manifesting, you are still coming from a place of lack, right? Because if you had what you want, you wouldn't be sitting here manifesting, okay? So my first tip is gonna be to stop manifesting, okay? And this sounds weird for a lot of people, like, okay, if I don't manifest, then it's not gonna come to me. Well, if you have been trying to manifest already and it hasn't been working for you, well, then you should stop manifesting, because that is coming from a place of lack. If you would have the reality or the goals or dreams that you want, you would not be sitting here doing these exercises and manifesting, right? So as long as you keep doing that, it signals to the universe that you are coming from a place of lack. And you know, the law of attraction is that you attract what you focus on. So if you focus on the lack, you will get more of the lack, okay? So tip number one is to stop manifesting, okay? What I can suggest you to do instead of doing these like visualization techniques and so on, if you find that visualization techniques don't work for you, try to use your other senses too, because in order for you to shift your vibration, you want to feel more and use your other senses only then, instead of just, you know, using visualizations. You want to use all your five senses, so hearing, smelling, tasting, and so on. So try to use other senses when you do these exercises, rather than just, you know, visualize the scenario of your dream life, you know. And so because that is going to shift your vibration, because you're going to feel the desired reality more than you would if you were just using your eyes, you know, to visualize. So to shift your vibration, step number one is to use all your senses and to use your emotions too. So if you are going to do these visualization exercises, try to use also your emotions and other senses. So what can you smell, what can you taste, what can you hear, but also how do you feel inside, okay? You need to feel the emotion of being in your desired reality. So unless you are using your feelings and emotions more, it's going to be much more difficult for you to shift your vibration and get that reality, okay? Then tip number two, and this is gonna sound a bit controversial, but I would like to say that stop reaching your goals. And this sounds strange, but you know, let me try to explain. So when I say stop reaching your goals, I mean that, you know, you don't have to reach for goals. You don't have to create your goals. You don't have to create your reality. There's nothing to create. There's nothing to reach for, because it's already there, okay? You don't have to create your desired reality, because it already exists. It's already there. The only thing you need to do is to decide that you're going to step into that reality, and you need to also have the frequency and vibration of that reality, okay? But you don't have to create it. There's nothing to create, there's nothing to reach for, because if you see it, if you perceive it as something you have to reach for or aim for, you are still coming from that place of lack, you know, because you are considering your desired reality as something that is here, you know, and you are here, and then you are focusing on the lack or the distance between your current reality and the desired reality. So if you want to step into the desired reality, start seeing it as something that exists right now. You don't have to create something, because there are an infinite amount of parallel realities, and everything that you desire has already happened. So you can just decide that you are stepping into that timeline right now. And if you see it in this way, it's going to feel less, you know, unattainable to you, and you're gonna come less from a place of lack. You know, if you see it as something that already exists, it's already there, you can just grab that reality. You know, it's already there. So there's nothing to create. There's nothing to reach for. You know, so stop seeing it as you are reaching your goals. And that brings me to the next point, which is a little bit connected to this one, and that is to start giving up on your goals. And this is also going to sound very like strange. Like, if I give up on my goals and dreams, maybe the universe is going to think that I have actually given up. Okay, so here's the thing. Once you have set the intention of what you want, the universe has received that order, okay? So the order has been placed, like in a restaurant. You cannot take it back. The order is already out there, and you can let go. You can completely give up and let go. Because if the intention has been set, the order has been received by the universe, then just release. And here's the key. You need to release with honest intention. You cannot pretend as if you are letting go, but you're still hoping for it to come back. It's like, if you are breaking up with an ex and you are telling them, okay, have a good life, but you're still hoping for them to come back to you. That is not honest intentions. You have to release something and honestly, give up on it and feel like, okay, I will be fine without it, okay? Because that is the moment when it's gonna come to you, okay? But you need to actually give up. You need to feel like you are giving up on your dreams. And again, I know this sounds like, okay, if I give up, the universe is going to think that I have given up, and then I'm not gonna get what I want. Like I said, if you have set your intentions at the beginning, the order has been placed, okay? The order has been placed, the universe has received it, you can give up, okay? And how do you give up? Well, try to imagine, like, how do you honestly give up? Well, I have another video on that topic, how to actually let go, so I will link that video here in the description box below. But how do you give up? Well, you need to start like imagining life or a reality without your dreams or goals or what you want to manifest. So let's say you want to manifest a specific job. You need to start imagining how life would be without that job. And you need to start coming up with, positive things about not having it. So what could be positive about you not having that job that you desire? Well, maybe something better is gonna come along, or maybe you will have more time to do freelance work and be a consultant, start your own company or whatever. So try to see it in a positive light. Like, if you give up on your dreams and if you don't get it, what can be positive about it? Well, start thinking of different ways that it can be positive for you, because I promise you there is always something positive with you not having it, even if it doesn't seem like it. So if you, again, like another example, if you want to manifest a specific person, well, if you and that person doesn't end up in a relationship, well, maybe that means that someone better is waiting for you out there, so start seeing it in a different light, and start coming up with different ways that it could be a positive thing for you, you see. So that is how you actually give up. And again, I have a separate video on how to actually let go, so I will link that video here in the description box below. Yes, and then step number 3 is going to be stop thinking so much and start feeling it. And this is also the missing piece that a lot of people, the thing that a lot of people are missing, and that's the number one blocker, because they are thinking too much. Because if you keep thinking about things, how can I detach better? How can I let go? How can I do this or that? You are just going to end up over-analyzing things and thinking about it too much and get stuck in your own thoughts, and I have been there myself, so over-analyzing and spending more time thinking about something usually doesn't help when it comes to the law of attraction. What you want to do instead is to feel more. So if you are thinking of, okay, now I need to let go, I need to start detaching, how can I stop obsessing over the outcome and so on? Well, stop thinking about it is the first step. Stop spending so much time thinking about it and start feeling it instead. Because to shift your vibration, you need to feel the feeling of, you need to feel more, and you need to work on your feelings and emotions more. So a lot of people are focusing so much on the right way of thinking. How can I change my thoughts? It's not about thoughts. You forget thoughts. It's not about thoughts. It's about feelings, okay? And once I personally realized that it's all about feelings, everything changed for me when it comes to law of attraction and manifestations, So start using your feelings more, and try to shut off your brain, try to shut off your brain. And this requires some work for some people. It can be hard to shut off your brain, or use your emotions more. If you are a person that is very very much used to using thoughts and thinking and overanalyzing things and so on. So it's something that could require some work. Something that could help for you, that has helped me personally, is to do mindfulness exercises that are meant to bring you back to the present moment. Because the more you think about the future, tomorrow, what's going to happen next year, the more you get stuck in your thoughts. So if you focus more on the present moment, enjoy today, enjoy what is happening right now, the more you get used to using your emotions and being present and stop thinking so much. And something else that could also help you when it comes to feeling more and thinking less is to see it like this. So think back of a moment in your life when you were genuinely happy. For example, when you got married, your first kiss, your first job, whatever it is, think of a moment when you were really happy. What were you thinking of in that moment? Well, probably nothing, right? Because when you are really happy or excited, you don't use your brain much. You are just feeling the emotion and enjoying it. And that is what you want to step into. So you can use this, come back to this if you are struggling with focusing more on your emotions and less on your brain. Try to pretend as if you are in a moment when you are genuinely happy, and think back of a memory when you were, or a time in your life when you were really happy or excited about something, and step into the feeling, how you were feeling then. And like I said, usually when you are really happy, you don't think about much, and that is what you want to achieve. So again, stop thinking so much and start feeling more, okay? That is how you raise your vibration, because you wanna align with the vibration of your desired reality, and in that reality, your life satisfaction and fulfillment is on a much higher level. So you wanna achieve that, and to achieve that, you wanna use your feelings and emotions more to align with that desired reality, okay? And then the final thing is to live in the moment. And this is also something that has helped me personally a lot, to live in the moment, because the more we think about the future, what's going to happen tomorrow, and what if I don't get my desire, what if this person doesn't call me, and so on, the more anxious we become, and feeling fear and being anxious are feelings that will not help us to shift our vibrations. So stop thinking so much about the future, because the more you think about the future, the more you're focusing on the lack. And the law of attraction is you attract what you focus on. So if you focus on the lack, you will get more of the lack. So the final advice for me to shift your vibration and reach your goals next year is to be more present in the moment. And that is more than just, carpe diem, you need to enjoy the present moment and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's more than that. It's also, you need to do that for yourself, because that is the only way to, stop focusing so much on the lack, on the things you don't have, because that is what you do like automatically, because tomorrow or next year or next week, obviously you're going to have something then that you don't have now. So the more you focus on the future, the less you are putting focus on the lack, the things that you don't have, and the more you're pushing away your desires. So start being more present in the moment, and that is also going to help you, to, like I said before, to feel more and to think less, because the more you feel, the easier it's going to be for you to shift your vibration. And by living in the present moment, it's going to become much easier for you to do that. So try to focus on the now, on the present moment, on today. Do not think about tomorrow, or what is this colleague gonna say tomorrow, or how am I gonna solve this problem, or whatever it is. Try not to think about it so much, because usually you don't solve things by thinking about them more. So try to just enjoy today. Step outside, even if it's not very nice weather, take a walk, call a friend, eat something nice for dinner. Try to enjoy the small things and the present things, and be genuinely happy about your life right now, because the only thing you have is today, okay? You can think about tomorrow, but you still don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, so stop thinking about it so much, because you cannot really control it anyway. So enjoy today and make today the best best day in your life, okay? With the circumstances, with the current circumstances and the resources that you have, you know. But try to make today a really, really good day and enjoy the present moment, because the more you do that, the more you're gonna be aligned with that, you know, happy, excited feeling. And when you feel that happy, excited feeling, you are gonna shift your vibration and align more with the vibration of your desired reality, okay? So guys, these are my 5 steps to reach your goals in 2025 and to shift your vibration. And I promise you, if you follow these 5 steps, you are going to see a change. Maybe not overnight, because not all changes happen overnight, but you are going to see a shift, I promise you. So if you do, please come back and comment on your experience here in the comments field, because I would love to hear your experiences. But I promise you, it could take some time, but if you focus on these 5 things next year, in 2025, I promise you, you're going to see a change, okay? So hope you guys enjoyed. Keep me updated on how it goes, and I'll talk to you again next time. Bye bye.